Alrighty, y'all, how you going? Today we're looking at the 10 most amazing road trains in Australia. Okay, now we have looked at a couple videos, finding out about why they have road trains, why they're so fascinating, why basically some of the biggest, if not the biggest, trucking operations, the actual big trucks and cargos themselves, right? Some of the biggest names of the game in big trucking is found in Australia. It's just such a cool operation that I'm still learning about, and I just love seeing. It's super fascinating and quite different to the norm you might see in most countries, even including here in the U.S. But I'm hoping we learn a couple things here. It'd be cool to see some actual road trains highlighted, maybe get some specs and a little insight onto what they're about here. And this was suggested very recently on Discord by the Outback Trucker, so thank you for that. So, of course, it comes from a channel called Top 10 Files. It'll be linked in the description down below, so you can watch this whole video uninterrupted and definitely browse their channel. Let's take a look. I think this is going to be a fun one.
The 10 most amazing road trains in Australia.
Let's go.
Number 10, Mack Titan.
Nice.
It is an efficient and reliable truck that has been developed in Australia. It is designed to make hauling work easy and safe and can adapt to different types of terrain. It can transport large amounts of material and has a fully loaded weight of 200 tons.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. The Aussie trucks, especially when we're talking about the road trains, they just look so good, man. They have this look to them. They're big, they're beefy. You can tell they're set up for just heavy cargo. They're set up for long distance. These things look just mean, right, in the best way. What's crazy is Australia just has, I think we know this by now, they have such a cool market for trucks. Even their civilian trucks, we've talked about that before, or their utes, right? But yeah, when we're talking about these full-on commercial, these semi-trucks, right? They get these big road trains, they get the Euro cab overs, they kind of get a little bit of everything. It's really cool, man.
The company MLG Oz uses this truck for the transport of heavy loads in large mines in Australia. It has an engine with 685 horsepower and a torque of 3,180 Newton meters. It is equipped with an automated manual transmission system that maximizes efficiency, payload capacity, and driver comfort.
Nice.
Number 9, Mack Super-Liner.
The Macks look good.
It is an efficient, heavy-duty truck that has been manufactured in the United States. It is
Now, okay, so I know there's a blend, right? I know there's like some Euro brands. I know there's some American brands. No doubt Mack and, Peterbilt, Kenworth, all these different things, Freightliner, like no doubt those are American brand trucks. Now, I thought some of these Aussie trucks, though, were like full-on Aussie. Like I thought, I'm pretty sure I've heard from you guys that I know like at least like the Kenworth trucks are actually Australian. Like they're made in Australia. They're totally different spec than a Kenworth I might see on I-90 here in Illinois. Is that right? I'm pretty sure that's right. So, yeah, Mack might be an American brand, but this is definitely not really an American truck if you think about it.
Designed to go long distances,
what I understood.
And has a spacious interior that provides maximum comfort for drivers. It has an engine with 685 horsepower, a torque of 3,180 Newton meters, and has a combined gross mass of 90 tons. It is equipped with a 12-speed automated manual transmission system, which increases cargo capacity and optimizes fuel consumption. This truck is used by Palabra heavy haulage girls to train women to drive road trains in Western Australia.
Looks pretty cool in pink.
Number 8,
looks
Kenworth C509.
All these things are
It is a high-performance truck that has been manufactured in the United States. It is designed to provide maximum durability in the world's...
I don't know about that, man. I don't think that makes sense. Them making this huge truck in the U.S. and shipping it down there, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
Harshest environments.
I mean, I look, I try and correct videos when I know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 98% sure that this Kenworth is not made in the U.S. Kenworth is an American brand. You could argue that, okay, but this truck is made in Australia, I'm pretty sure. I know this is like a totally different spec. It even looks different than the Kenworths, I would say.
It can be configured for different types of off-highway heavy haul applications. Its high capacity allows you to transport large loads in a single trip. It has a 600 horsepower engine with a torque of 2,780 Newton meters that provides great power and long range. It is equipped with automated manual transmission and stands out for its high efficiency. This truck is used to transport cattle from farms to ports in northern Australia.
So, yeah, you got to tell me down in the comments anything, you want to point out. I always get amazing comments from you guys, and I have before, on other Outback, road train videos. So, I always keep that in mind, of course. What do you like out of these trucks, too? Like the Kenworths, the Macks, are what we've seen so far. I really like both, right? The Macks were really cool. They actually had a little more power output. But, of course, I don't think that should matter. I think they're both very capable. Of course, it comes down to gearing and stuff as well. The Kenworths, I guess I got to lean a little bit towards these. They're mean, man. I love those KWs.
Number 7, Centurion Tire Trailer.
Oh,
it is a large
okay.
capacity truck that has been
Dude, look at those tires. What the
developed
hell?
in Australia. It is part of the truck fleet of the Australian company.
Those have got to be for huge, like, dump trucks or mining trucks or something,
Centurion
right?
Transport, which has a fleet of
Look at that. It says Michelin. What? I wonder if I can get a pair of these at the discount tire down the road, huh?
more than 2,000 vehicles. This
I
truck
doubt
is
it.
used to transport large tires to different locations in Western Australia.
Jeez.
It is equipped with electronic stability control and loading and unloading automation systems, which increase its efficiency. It can be equipped with a triple trailer that allows you to transport 24 tires of different sizes. The innovative design
This is cool. See? I was wondering, right? About, videos on topics we've kind of seen before, but, from a different angle. This is turning out. So I appreciate the suggestion because, like, for example, I've never seen this in any trucking video. This is actually really neat. Just seeing how this cargo load is hauled. I never thought about that. Like, look at these tires. They got to be transported. Everything needs to be transported at some point. What an interesting trailer. Like, look at that. It hugs the shape of the tire. What the hell? And they're so big. These tires are the size of this truck, and this truck is not small.
of this trailer allows
Dude,
the tires
that's
to be
wild.
transported vertically, and the company can transport more than 3,000 heavy-duty tires each year.
I imagine if those tires, that's how they have to be hauled, right? If they were hauled horizontally, they'd be like too, that would be too much. Like, they can't really stack those, right? They're too heavy, and they're also, like, they're too wide, I think, huh?
Number 6, Taiman PBS Tri-Train. It is a truck with triple tank and great load capacity that has been
Wow.
developed in Australia. It is designed to travel
Look at that cab over Kenworth. See, this is what I like about Aussies. They use a lot of different designs. This is equally as cool as the long nose Kenworths. Those look hella mean. They're cool. Look at this, though. This is awesome.
long distances, providing maximum safety. It measures 42 meters in length, has a 600 horsepower engine, and can carry a load of 127,000 liters of fuel.
Jeez.
It has been prepared to be used as a tanker truck by the Australian company Taiman Tankers. This company is a specialist in the design and construction of high-quality tanker trucks. This truck belongs to the Australian
Wow.
company Southeast Petroleum that uses it to transport fuel on the roads of Western Australia.
Gotta say, not that it matters, but if we're going by pure looks-wise, presentation-wise, this is the best looking unit so far in the video. This is just a gorgeous package. This is nice. That's a hella cool truck, dude.
Number 5, Scania R
Yo, we got a Scania. Yeah, boy.
620. It is a robust and
Look at that beast. Y'all know I love Scanias too.
reliable truck that has been developed in Sweden. It is designed
Wow.
to maximize uptime and optimize operating costs. It is used in the mining industry and can carry a load of 225 tons.
Jeez.
It is equipped with a computerized gear charging system, which contributes to optimizing fuel consumption and reducing component wear. It has an engine with 620 horsepower and a torque of 3,000 Newton meters.
It's
The tractor
powerful.
unit is 7.4 meters long, weighs 28.5 tons, and provides maximum comfort for the driver,
that thing is
even
so
in the
cool.
harshest conditions.
Damn, I don't know what I
4.
like better. I don't know if I like that cab over Kenworth because that thing was pretty awesome. Or if I like the Scania better. I mean, I like them all. So, I mean, there's no losers here, but it's hard to believe. I am someone who has really fallen for Scania. Like, I freaking love Scania. They're awesome. Super fascinated by them. And I really love every truck I've ever seen by them. I have to say, I so far, I like that Kenworth, I think, the most. The cab over one. That thing is sick, dude.
Biz dual-powered road train. It is a high-capacity cargo truck that has been developed by the Australian company Biz. It is designed to increase productivity with lower operating costs by reducing transport
Jeez, look at it covered in that Outback red, right?
cycles and vehicle movements.
Such an iconic
Its quadruple trailer
shot
facilitates
here.
the work of the operators and allows a quick loading of material. It can unload laterally and on the move, as well as
That's
climb
cool.
ramps with a 10% incline.
Wow.
Its range is unlimited, and it can reach a maximum speed of 80 kilometers per hour. It has a load capacity
So that's so cool. They control this with just like a PTO, right? Like within the truck then?
of
Right?
up to 500 tons
When they
and can
wanna
work
dump
with
that?
any type of material.
Jeez.
Number 3, Volvo FH16. It is a powerful
Dude, I like the Volvos too, man. They
and
got it
efficient
all.
truck that has been manufactured in Sweden. It is designed to provide maximum power and comfort in different working conditions.
The Volvos are just so mean too. They're so they're so industrial and they're so tough. They make tough products, man.
Its dynamic steering system contributes to increasing safety and facilitating the driver's work. It stands out for its great stability and the high level of control it provides when transporting heavy loads on long-distance routes. It has an engine with 700 horsepower, a torque of 3,150 newton meters,
Most
and
powerful
has a
so far.
combined gross mass of 175 tons.
Most torquey and most powerful so far.
This truck is used to transport large amounts of coal on the long roads of Australia.
Damn, what a beast. That's up there too.
Number 2, Autonomous Mineral Resources Truck.
Wow.
It is a high-capacity autonomous truck that has been developed in Australia. It is designed
Whoa. Autonomous? Okay, how do we feel about that? Look, on the one hand, I know autonomous stuff I try and keep low-key. Like, I know it's very fascinating. It is super fascinating. And so one of those things where it's like, wait, this is real life? Like, they have this technology? It's cool in that sense. It's one of those, like, weird things, like, this truck or this train, like, we've seen the video on autonomous train work out in Western Australia, I think it is. And that's super fascinating as well. But the problem is, I know there's also, like, problems that come with it, like A, reliability, B, is it taking jobs, like all these different things. So I don't want to get into that because that's above my head. It is a weird thing to deal with. But it is crazy. I've never heard of that personally. Of course, we've heard of, they're testing autonomous cars. I'm sure everywhere in the world. I know they're testing it for years here in the U.S. In certain cities, but it's not like a regular thing yet, right? This I've never even heard of. That'd be crazy. Autonomous trucks.
designed to be used in the transportation of iron ore and other bulk commodities.
Right.
This type of truck provides a solution to the supply chain of mining services.
I like how they tested it at a racetrack. It's kind of cool, right? I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a controlled environment, nice smooth surface, and if it can follow the track, then that's a good sign, right, for their technology or whatever. It's just funny, right, seeing a road train on a racetrack.
Innovative automated solution has been
interesting.
developed for the company Mineral Resources Limited. It has a combined gross mass of 385 tons and is equipped with radars and sensors. The fleet can be controlled in real time from the operational center. This project allows optimizing safety, productivity, and operational efficiency in long-distance transport.
Right. So yeah, without getting too heated in the comments, if you want to weigh in on that, of course, I go ahead. I know people probably will. It is interesting, right? It is cool, I guess, like the technology, like, whoa, look at that truck and drive itself. But I don't think that's going to come anytime soon in droves. It's just not realistic yet, I don't think, personally. Not to mention, that's not what you would want to depend on, right? I don't think that's realistic. You need people are smart, and I think people can still outsmart an autonomous vehicle, in my opinion. But
Number 1, Taiman's PBS Quad Train.
Wow, that is a unit. Just think of what it would be like driving way up here, and you got all this behind you. Damn, I bet you can feel that on
It is
takeoff.
a reliable, heavy-duty truck
when
which
you're
has
braking.
been developed in Australia. It is designed to increase payload capacity and efficiency in transporting heavy loads. It measures 56 meters in length and has a combined gross mass of 186 tons.
Jeez.
It can transport a total of 157,000 liters of fuel and reaches a speed of up to 100 kilometers per hour. It has an engine with 600 horsepower and a torque of 2,780 newton meters. This truck is the result of a direct collaboration between the company Taiman Tankers and Fuel Trans to optimize long-distance fuel transport in Australia.
Really, really cool. Great list. Make sure to check that channel out, and of course check out this video. That was a great suggestion, so thank you for that. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. It's just a fascinating thing. It's something I'll always be looking into. It's just so cool to me. It really is. The whole trucking thing around the world is fascinating. I think you know that by now. But especially road trains in Australia just stick out to me for so many reasons, man. The scenery, the long hauls, and how big everything is, right? Big trucks, big power, big torque, huge trains. It's a road train, like it's a perfect name. It's just so fascinating, and it's a crazy job, you know. It's one of those things like people, I think, take for granted and forget what trucking does. It makes the world go round, man. Everything I could touch in this studio was on a truck. I firmly believe that. It's crazy. It's one of those things that's done that a lot of people don't realize, right? That in any given direction, some far away, there's a truck delivering important stuff, right, to an important destination. It's just, it's a really cool thing. So, yeah, leave a like on there if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community we do have here, right? It's the best, and I can't wait to see you down in the comments. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker, and until next time, y'all, catch you later.